Was he wearing a beanie? You're a punk. Hey, what's up guys, Amazon Union coming back at you with another Phasmophobia video, and today we've got a little bit of a different one. This is going to be more of like a tutorial, a little bit more of a tips and tricks kind of guide to how to beat this challenge. I saw a lot of people struggling with this particular challenge. I saw a lot of people online frankly just not able to beat it, and they were a little discouraged, they were a little demoralized. So a few days ago, off camera, my friend wasn't feeling too well, so we decided to play a few games. We decided to try and beat the challenge. It wasn't too bad. We had a couple of failed runs, but I think I found a good system that works really well. But yeah, if you guys want to learn about it, if you guys want to stick around, please smash that like button. If you guys want to subscribe to see more content, please do. And as always, throw your comments down in the bottom. I'll like, I'll respond, and I'll heart every single one of them. But yeah, survival of the fittest. You've got no pills, no sanity, and no evidence to work with. It's going to be a tough one, and it is. But let's find out. Let's hop into it. Let's have some fun, guys. So the strategy that I find works best is you want to grab 2 smudges. As you can see, we start with no sanity, and the pills don't do anything either. So we want to go ahead and start off with 2 smudges. And we'll go ahead and hop in there to the garage, actually. The breaker box starts on in this challenge, so that's a nice little bonus. But the breaker is located in the garage and the basement on this map. But yeah, I like to get that light on. See, the breaker is right in here, so that's great. Get these lockers open. And then I chill for a second just to see if maybe it'll alert me to its location. Maybe it'll tell me where it's at. So this is the first time. All we're doing is listening. Now there are obviously a ton of different abilities in this game, and all these ghosts have a ton of different mechanics. And even with no evidence on a game mode like this one, you can still pretty much determine every single ghost. But I find that the technique that works best in this particular challenge is to just listen to whether it's fast or slow. If it's neither and it's normal, you can try looking at it maybe once. If you die, it doesn't really matter. You get all this stuff for free and you don't risk anything by losing it. You can go out into the living room, you can loop it into the living room. Maybe you can see if it's a phantom, if it disappears often. Maybe you can see if it's an Oni. Maybe it'll shapeshift and show you it's an Obake. Things like that, just little things like that. You could smudge it, maybe wait 3 minutes and see if it's a spirit. You can maybe see if it throws a ton of stuff around. That's always a good idea. But I find that the best technique is to just go in to see if it's fast or it's slow and check it out. But yeah, same thing. Not really sure. Sounded normal. Could literally be any of these. Didn't seem less visible or more visible than anything else. Let's try shade. Could even be a yokai. Like, there's a lot of ways to test these individual ghosts. I just don't think that the return on investment for your time is worth it. Just go, guess, come back, rinse and repeat. Goryo probably would have been the worst possible ghost out of all of those. But yeah, it's mainly just about identifying speed and determining whether it's fast or slow. If it's not either, I recommend just ditching it and hopping into the next. You're a punk. It was a wraith. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. It did teleport to me in the garage. That's one of those you could have laid salt for if you really wanted to, but I just don't think it's worth it. And I believe there are cursed items, so if you want to trigger hunts, you can, but most cursed items don't allow you to trigger a hunt more than once. That's just something like the tarot cards, which there are multiple of, etc. But a lot of it is really just waiting for that hunt. So yeah, right there, we know it's just a regular old ghost. There isn't any reason to really hang around and see what it is. So I'm literally just leaving, guessing something, and going. And let's guess spirit this time. Let's go simple and easy and generic. That never hurts. That was a shade that time, funny. But yeah, that garage, I think that there's always, like, all the hiding spots are always open because of the severity of the challenge. So just getting to that garage and getting in that locker is really the key, regardless of whether the breaker's actually up here or not. Was he wearing a beanie? That's a far throw. Myling, man. Sounded a little quiet. I don't think I can loop it in here, guys. No. It's a Dio. How it didn't get to me the first time, I don't know. Oh, it's a mimic. It's a mimic. It's a mimic. Mim. Let's go. It's a mimic. Almost fell for that one. Almost fell for that one. Whew. Okay. Well, that was lucky. And Mimic's one of the rare ghosts you're actually going to find orbs. So, I mean, it doesn't hurt to maybe walk in there with a video cam, too. Maybe you can get lucky and find a Mimic. But yeah, that's number one down. Let's hop into another. Fairly coincidental run there. Normally, I would have left after hearing it was normal speed the first time. But I almost felt like it was, like, just different. I don't know. And then it threw that thing really far. Like, it could have been a Myling or a Polter the first time. Oh, my God. That's interesting. This is a Banshee, a Wraith, or a Phantom. It's a Banshee, a Wraith, or a Phantom. I'd be pretty sure that could also be the twins. I think it's a Banshee. Could be a Wraith or a Phantom. It's one of those three. Now, for those of you confused as to why I honed in on those, they can track or teleport kind of around the map to your location. And it ghost evented me right in the front of the house. And then it ghost evented me in the garage, and then it didn't even, and then it started hunting from the garage, but then it hunted from somewhere else that time. It's a nice throw, though. Could be a Phantom. Okay, so it's got to be a Wraith, right? Such a dirty Wraith. It's a total Wraith, man. That's immediately where my spidey senses were when it kind of spawned on me. Also tried taking a picture of it. Yeah, you stupid Wraith. Got a boogie. It's got to be a Wraith, right? It hasn't stepped in a single thing assault. And that looked visible enough to be a Wraith and not a Phantom. Could have been a Phantom. I guess we'll see. It's one of the three of those ghosts. But there, like I said, there's no point to really dwell on it because the ghosts that you really want are the ones that are going to show themselves immediately to you. Yeah, there we go. That's two. So this could be it. This could be our third. I'm hoping so. This challenge was real hard, and doing it the second time for no reward, basically, because I'm only getting 1 times rewards for this, and it's not going to give me another 30,000 or 3,000 when I hit it. You know, just doing it for you guys. Struggling for you guys. It's actually been a really nice run, so I can't complain about it. And Definitely a normal speed ghost. We'll grab the bone if anything. Possibly a Jinn. Possibly a Jinn. It's a Jinn or a Wraith. It didn't walk in any of that salt, though. Which is really weird if it was standing right there. It was a Jinn. God damn it. Okay. Well, we're hopping back in. Literally could have been anything. Oh. It's hunting. So phantom. Bastard. But yeah, guys, that's pretty clearly a phantom. I would assume. I mean, unless it's a mimic, that would suck. But I'm just assuming it's a phantom because it looked really hard to see. And the last ghost, the last time I got hunted earlier in this game, I thought it also looked hard to see. So let's go for it. If it's actually a mimic, then I quit. But it probably was a phantom. Thank God. Okay, guys, that's going to do it for me. I just redid the hardest challenge in the game for absolutely no reward. But it's my fault for not recording it the first time. But like I said, my friend was sick. He was coughing all over the place. I didn't want to have that in the recording. But I hope that this video was actually helpful. For those of you who are still struggling with it, go straight into that garage, grab your smudges, bring a lighter, run straight in there. The lockers will always be open. The breaker will always be on. Try to get the lights on as you can along the way. And then sit there and listen. I actually, you know, for this challenge, I would say don't do what I did, which is hang around and try to figure it out if it's a normal speed ghost. I would just get in and get out. 2 of these ghosts ended up being normal speed ghosts and a Wraith and a Phantom. But I would recommend most of you guys to get in and out. The only reason why I investigated that Wraith was because I had the inclination that it was either a Wraith, Phantom, or a Banshee based on the way it was teleporting to me. And the reason why I guessed that it was a Phantom was because when I saw it in the kitchen and then I went to go run away, it looked like it disappeared for a good full second or two. So that was kind of all the inclination I needed. Then when I got hunted in the living room, I saw that it was pretty much see-through. And what was the first ghost? Oh yeah, the first ghost was the Mimic. It was a normal speed at first, but then it changed into a Deogen, and we almost got that wrong by guessing Deogen wrong, but it turned out to be the Mimic, so that's always helpful. That always works out well. But yeah, if you guys like the video, please like it. If you guys want to subscribe to see more content, please do. And as always, throw your comments down in the bottom. I'll respond, and I'll heart every single one of them. I'm stoked to be bringing you guys more of these challenges very, 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 very soon. There's going to be a new one coming out on Sunday that I'll have for you guys, hopefully either on Sunday or on Monday. I'm trying to get the channel back up to date with all the challenges back up to date, all the content back up to date, because I had a bit of a backlog before. But yeah, Hammers on the Union. Signing off, guys. Aloha.